went over the numbers with Glenn.
Well, that must have been fun.
He's very nervous about the new tax laws
Glenn's nervous about
in
everything.
regard to our wills.
Glenn's an idiot.
He's very good at what he does.
He has the social skills of a parrot.
Glenn suggested we make some adjustments.
Fine.
Are you at all interested?
Not really. I wonder what she's like.
We'll find out.
It's driving me nuts.
I'm sure she's very nice.
And why has he been hiding her?
She's been finishing her degree. So, did you want to make any changes?
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe you changed your mind, or
About what?
maybe you want to give something to your sister.
Oh, God, no. Do you want to waste any more money on your brothers?
Okay, you made your point.
Faces, just the two of us.
Then it stays basically the same. Everything goes to you and then Christopher.
Why are you so sure you're dying first?
I ran the numbers. I'm serious, Roz. The stats are all there. Mortality rates for age, sex, race, where we live, all that stuff. If we were both stocks, I'd say go with you for the long term.
I have a better idea. Let's not die.
Always the practical solution.
It's all so sudden.
What? Death?
Molly.
I'm having trouble following you tonight.
We barely meet this girl. We never hear about her, and bang, he's engaged.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Oh, please, like that matters anymore.
I always thought this view was so cool.
You never know. He's very old-fashioned for a kid.
When I was little,
He's impulsive, always has been.
I used to press my face up against the glass,
I remember.
stretch my arms and pretend I was flying.
And the minute you left, I'd have the custodian come in and get rid of all those nose prints.
We were kind of surprised you came back to work so soon.
That's why you're checking up on me?
I'm not checking
Of
up.
course you are. Molly texts me every morning.
You don't mind, do you? I told her.
No, of course I don't mind. It's nice.
She worries.
What the hell am I going to do at home, Christopher? Wander from room to room? Because that's what I've been doing. Tempted to buy one of those pedometer things, check my mileage. At least when I'm here, I feel like I'm doing something. I'm not.
Whatever works.
Last week, the day after the service, I went into the living room after lunch, and you know that table with all the pictures?
Sure.
I didn't plan it or anything, but I sat down for a minute, looking at them. Us in college, our first vacation. A lot of you when you were a kid, in the pool, clowning around. Whole life, right there on the table. And then I got hungry, which was crazy because I'd just eaten. And then I realized it was getting dark. I'd been there for about 5 hours. Just don't let me keep you. Do you have class?
Plenty of time.
When do you do your little dog and pony dissertation thing?
It's coming up.
What if they don't buy it?
Why wouldn't they? Good proposal, solid research.
But what if they don't?
Then I'm kind of screwed, I guess.
What are your options? Christopher always have options.
Around here? Probably not much.
Have to relocate.
Yeah.
And that woman, Dr.
Jankowski.
She the final arbiter?
Yeah.
Would you like me to have her checked out?
Checked out?
In case you need some ammunition.
Like to blackmail her or something?
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I'm gonna need that. It's kind of a slam dunk.
She better not fuck with you.
Oh, I don't think she
even
would.
tries to
She
let me
won't.
know. The best defense is a good offense. Everybody's got dirt, something they don't want anybody else to know about. I'll find it. Trust me. Nobody ever fucks with my family again. Just an option.
Well, I doubt you'd find anything interesting. I mean, I'm not sure how much of a life she has to check out. She's like in her office till 10 every night.
Dedicated?
Oh, uber dedicated.
Like Ross.
I admire how you're keeping it together, I guess. I don't know if I could. No idea what I'd do if something happened to Molly. I really don't know.
Don't have much of a choice.
I mean, you read about this stuff in the paper every day, and it's like, no big deal, the next story. That's a different world. That stuff happens to other people, not, lead a good life, play by the rules, and along comes some fucking animal. Jesus, Ray, just give me 5 minutes with him. I swear, it is all I think about lately. I even had a dream about it the other night. I had him in this basement or, I don't know, garage or something, tied up. He couldn't move, and there was this long table, like, really long, like from a movie or something, and there were, like, all these things lined up on it. It was like I was going to do surgery. It was like, like an axe and a hammer and a bat and a gun. And I just kept walking back and forth, deciding, is this okay? I picked up the bat. It's a metal one, the kind you hate. And I got ready to swing. Weight on my back foot, like you taught me. But he won't look at me. And I really wanted to. But he won't. So, I get ready, aiming at his head. And then I realized I want to take my time. Slow. So I aimed for his knees. But I didn't do anything. I froze. I didn't do anything. I just stood there. And then I woke up. I didn't tell Molly.
Smart.
She...
I know.
Dream memory fades fast, so I wrote it down quick.
Why?
Because when I woke up, it felt really, it felt really good.
Human nature.
But then, I felt lousy. The rest of the day, it just kept bothering me, like how wrong it was to feel good about something like that.
Liberal guilt.
Oh, it took all the fun out of it.
Usually does.
What?
No coupons this week?
Finals.
Last one?
Yeah.
What then?
National Council licensure exam.
Any job prospects?
Look, I really don't feel like talking with you today.
Why not?
What are you doing?
What?
Why are you here? You don't trust me?
Of course I do.
Then why are you here today?
It's how I spend my Saturday.
It's just a big fucking joke to you.
Far from it.
You don't think I'll tell him.
You took the money, you'll tell him.
How you so sure? Huh? You got one of your prison guard buddies spying on me?
I trust you. And once you do, I'm pretty sure your brother will go along with it.
How you so sure?
Because he'll want you to have that money. And besides, what's
What you got to lose?
Give him the needle.
Oh, please, Shatik. The death penalty's a joke in this country.
Not if you're black.
Do you have to bring race into everything?
Fuck you.
I really wouldn't worry too much about the death penalty.
You know, it's really easy to say a lot of things when you're a rich white man.
There you go with that race thing again.
When was the last time you saw a rich white man on death row?
Well, it helps that we don't murder as many people.
Oh no, you pay someone to do that for you
Hey, if I could get to him, I'd do it myself, trust me.
and end up in jail.
Hell no. I'm a rich white guy. I've got lawyers. What do you have against rich people?
I just don't have any respect for people who never had to work a day in their life.
Hey, I have to deal with more of them than you do. Old money, they're arrogant trust fund idiots, and I mean real idiots, Shatik. A lot of inbreeding among the rich.
You know, they got ways of making it rough on them in there if they want to.
Why would they want to? Your brother's performing a public service. He's killing a piece of shit who beat a woman.
A white woman. The penalty's a little more severe.
Yes, a white woman who spent her whole life trying to help kids like this year. A white woman who got called white bitch every day by these wonderful inner city youth she was trying to teach. A white woman who could have worked in a nice, safe white school and would still be alive today if she had.
All right, I meant no disrespect to your wife.
Look, I understand your concern, but I wouldn't worry about your brother Shatik. I really don't think anybody's going to give a shit about the unfortunate death of this kid.
Man, black people's life real cheap to you, isn't it?
Well, Shatik, if you know anything about economics, there's one sure thing. The market always determines the price. You know what the problem is with the death penalty in this country?
It's disproportionately handed out to black folks.
Yep. I'm serious. We target the wrong people, the wrong crimes. If they had dragged Bernie Madoff into Central Park and hung him from the neck until he was dead and broadcast it live on CNN in high def, we wouldn't need the SEC. Nobody would step out of line on Wall Street because they'd be scared shitless. Those people have something to live for. What has Sharif got to live for? Huh? Be honest. No, Shatik, would the threat of lethal injection have stopped your brother from shooting up that corner full of people? Highly doubtful. I really don't think Sharif, how can I put this, worried about the consequences when he opened fire.
He's worried.
Doesn't look worried, asleep on the float.
2 beers. He's such a lightweight.
And he's got a designated driver for the next few months.
Yeah, well, that's got him a little worried too.
You're not even showing.
I'm 8 weeks. I should hope not. It's just with the baby and this whole dissertation thing.
When is it?
Wednesday, I cannot wait for it to be over with. You know, he told me about your offer after I told him about the baby.
I've been making him that offer since he was a kid.
I mean, after he gets approved, he still has to write the thing. And then what? Assistant professor somewhere? I mean, the pay's terrible. And Ray, we have to move.
Where?
I don't know, anywhere, as long as it's out of the city. The schools, you know? I mean, unless you're rich enough for private, forget about it. The public schools, they're... Well, you know.
I know.
It's weird. Having a baby just changes everything. Your whole point of view. Everything seems so different. The people, the neighborhood traffic. Yeah, I worry about traffic now. I never did that before. Everything's different. And everything seems so dangerous. Ever since Roz, a couple weeks ago, a guy came to the door and he yells, "Exterminator!" And I looked through the people and it wasn't the regular guy. This guy's African American, and I didn't want to let him in because Christopher wasn't there. So he's knocking and I didn't answer. He must have known. You can always tell. You hear things, you know. So he leaves, and I go to the window, and I see the truck. And I'm like, it is the exterminator. So I run outside, and I must have looked like a crazy person. I apologized. I said I didn't hear him. I was babbling. And he just gave me this look like he knew. Like it had happened before. And I tried to justify that. It's a dangerous world out there, you know, and you can never be too careful. But if he'd have been white, I would have let him in. I would have, I know it. And ever since Roz, I wish you would have liked me.
She liked you.
It did not seem like it sometimes.
That was just Roz. She saw conversation as a full contact sport. Put her in a room with conservatives, she became ultra-liberal. Surround her with liberals, just the opposite. She liked to stir things up, push people's buttons. She was never dull. All those years, I was never bored. Not for 1 minute. Don't take it personally, Molly. She did like you. She just thought you were a little...
Naive! Oh my God!
I thought she was nice.
She hardly said a word.
She was nervous to start with, and you came on like a bulldozer.
No, I didn't. Did I?
You weren't obnoxious or anything, just a little strong.
Well, she's never had a job in her life. She's a professional student. Summers studying in Switzerland and stuff like that. I mean, totally sheltered.
None of our business.
Well, she has no life experience, Ray. She needs to go to work at a diner. The best education in the world. Dealing with people when they're coming home from the bars or are hungry.
But you were a terrible waitress.
I was not.
You were surly.
Well, you were a lousy tipper.
Well, I was broke, and I only came in to see you.
Mentally undress me is more like it. I'll be nice next time.
You don't have to be nice. Just don't be quite so Roz, that's all. Tone it down a bit.
Was I ever that naive?